Hello there, beautiful people of the internet. Today we will be playing some Venezia. Venezia Lighthouse to be precise, without lag mod, which makes it a lot more difficult. Because light mod, not light mod, but because the lag mod gives you 2 more smokes and also reduces the cooldown of your smokes, it's much easier and more comfortable to play Lighthouse than with Venezia in its current form. We are poor, so we couldn't buy the lag mod, otherwise I would be using it. Definitely an advice if you want to play Lighthouse, as I do. It's a pretty good idea to spec the lag mod, just because it will make your life a lot easier. You have more smokes to deal with. Now we only have 3 smokes, which isn't a whole lot, but I mean, I believe we can still make it work. Also because Venezia Lighthouse is probably the way to go in terms of impact. I mean, if you play it with concealment and stuff, you will have some chances to punish DDs. But the concealment generally is just bad overall. So the Ds usually spot you before you can even harm them. And therefore it's, yeah, not the greatest. Not the greatest indeed. So speccing for Lighthouse, maximizing the damage you can pump out with your SAP, is probably the way to go. Not saying it's the only way. You can definitely play it with concealment and still get decent results, surely. But Venezia is one ship that struggles with having a lot of game impact anyways. I mean, the submarine surveillance helps in that regard. At least you have something to annoy enemy submarines with. But yeah, besides that, you're kind of lackluster for the game impact. You don't have Hydra, you don't have anything regarding tools that would support your team or help your team. So it's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult to get any sort of impact. There we have a Valper. We're gonna use one of our smokes here. He actually shoots us, interesting. We just use our smoke to get closer to the decap in order to get closer to the targets we actually want to farm. We already have a Manteuffel there. But we can also use our ranged plane just to get the range on that Venezia pushing in. Because Venezias are really nice to farm for us, especially the back. There's a lot of superstructure in the back, but we aim way too far in the front, so GG's to that, man. Completely missing our salvo. But if you see, the back of Venezia is really juicy for us to farm. And our arcs are not bad, right? We can farm on ranges. Now we are in mid-range, but also on longer ranges. If we would have aimed properly, it would have been nice. And as you see, 16k into that man. That's pretty good. That's not too shabby at all. Let's see if we can get another one of these. Oh, it completely turns out. Unluckos. Maybe we still get some damage on his, yeah, 10k. That's what I mean. I mean, you can pump a lot of damage into these people. That's not that difficult. Not that difficult to aim on longer ranges, especially. There's a DD in our ass, so something we need to care about. But we should be fine. We should be fine here. Especially because I think he misaimed. Yeah, he kind of misaimed this. Oh, there's a Manteuffel. Interesting. And another 6k on that dude. We can punish his superstructure also pretty heavily. It's not that the Manteuffel has a lot of superstructure, but I mean, if he exposes it like that, I'm happy to take it. That's for sure. We don't have our ranged plane anymore, so we kind of lack the range on this Venezia now, in the St. Vincent. So we need to get closer again in order to have any impact. Or we just farm that Iowa, that's also an option. That probably will still hit. He aimed way too hard, way too high. I'm surprised that he did that. Let's try to reverse again. The Vincent shot us, but I think he misaimed. I think that goes a bit too far in front. Would be nice if our... Ooh, there's a Jäger. We should probably switch to that, because that man will keep us perma-spotted. And if we actually want to get our Velos to spot anything here, we should probably help. Never mind. He just goes unspotted, GG's. Alright. We just ate a double sit from the Manteuffel. I have no idea how that happened. The man just got extremely lucky there. Hopefully we don't get Death Strike. No, we don't. That's good. What the fuck, man? How did that Manteuffel get a double sit? That's very lucky. That's fine. Oh my god, we didn't have lock on. Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Actually. That Manteuffel is... I don't know, man. How did he get a double sit, bro? That's kind of crazy. But that's also down to us not having any spotting. Our Velos is now finally getting on the flank in order to spot something. That's really nice for us. Because before that we didn't have any intel, so we didn't know when the Manteuffel will peak or not peak. And that's kind of scuffed. I mean, from that we can't really work properly. And that's Vincent is just shooting at us. GG's. Yeah, that man just loves us, bro. It's kind of crazy. I cannot lie. Okay, we're gonna use another smoke here. Just to do some farming without the consequences of getting shot at the entire time by random ships that are just sitting broadside on island positions. That's 9k, we take that. Oh my god, man, can our Velos please keep some spotting? Maybe some damage on this dude now. Yeah, 8k, that's good. We can get another couple of k into this Venezia unspotted. Also good damage, always. As said, you should aim for the back of this ship. Because that's where you get the most juicy salvos. As you can see, 10k. That's like pretty good. That's pretty damn good, bro. And he also doesn't hide it. I'm not sure what he's doing, but it's pretty easy to aim for it. Because he's just sitting there broadside. I don't know, we got kind of unlucky on the dispersion there, but... yeah, besides that... also double rubber. I mean, he would have missed that anyways, because he aimed way too far in the back. But double rubber gives us the option to dodge a lot of shells as well. Another 10k, and he's already saturated, mind. It's a lot of damage you can pump into these people, it's kind of crazy. And now he doesn't want to deal with us anymore. Of course, he didn't get any results in the last couple of salvos. And another 14k, he eats torps, and he's dead. GG's. Alright, let's try to make the turn in, hopefully not getting completely death struck by a random Manteuffel at an island position again. That would be really bad for us. So let's see if that's possible or not. At least we now have one of the overmatching BPs out of our way. We should try to rotate back into the middle, maybe trying to farm some damage on the Iowa. It's a bit unfortunate we can't really heal back any more damage. I don't know, man. That Manteuffel was... I'm not sure, bro. My Manteuffel does not have that sort of accuracy and also does not have that kind of consistency on the citadels. Of course, I timed it with the St. Vincent shots. I knew when the St. Vincent will shoot, but I didn't expect the dude to just peek and almost death strike me in his Manteuffel. Mind, that's quite uncommon, I would believe. Manteuffel is a great ship, but it's not really the greatest in terms of accuracy. Alright, speaking again. My brother wants to get another double sit on me, I suppose. Shouldn't happen this time though. Oh, we completely misaimed. Unluckos, man. We should be careful though, we don't have our smoke array available yet. So, we need to be a bit careful here to not completely int ourselves. And from this island position, we can relatively safely farm this Iowa. It will not... hopefully will not get spotted, and we can just farm him on range here without losing too much HP. Because, mind, we don't have any more HP, to be honest. We are kinda... in that regard, we are kinda poor. There's no HP to be had in here. Other side seems to be winning as well, which is nice. So we don't have to worry about more crossfires coming our way. So that's always cool. That Manteuffel is trying to get into a position to annoy me, I suppose. Not sure what he's planning there. But he seems very motivated, so we need to keep an eye on him. Question is, I mean, usually SAP is just better than the normal type shit. Alright. I mean, we're gonna get spotted in our smoke, it is whatever. I believe... Oh, we didn't get any damage, GG's. We can duck behind this island, so it's gonna be fine. And afterwards we can just turn out. We try to aim for his nose. Maybe getting some GC full pens, yeah. That's 17k and that's him dead. GG's. Game's kinda over. It's a bit unfortunate. We could have been a lot more aggressive if we didn't eat that retarded salvo from that Manteuffel here. He doesn't seem like the brightest candle overall. So it's double annoying that we ate so much damage against him. Yeah. But that happens sometimes, right? With Venezia light mod, you're gonna be spotted all the times, and if you don't pay attention, like I did, you're just gonna get completely shafted. Because you have a citadel, and it's not that hard to hit it. So it is not the easiest thing to play, especially if you don't play with lag mod. You have to have a lot of game sense, and you have to be careful and patient, especially, because the moment you overcommit, you're not gonna get spotted. You're not gonna get unspotted again. So, yeah, you need to be careful. You need to be very careful in order to prevent dying for free. And that however is just, I don't know, man. He's just kiting out, bro. Back turret is enough for that, man. He doesn't want to use any other guns, I suppose. But here you can see, man, especially on longer ranges. Ooh, look at this, man. Look at this, bro. The thing is, that thing is so small, so hitting it with a lot of shells is almost impossible. He just... That was only a couple of hits there. It's a bit hard to hit a lot of shells into that. Let's try to kill it. Yeah, that should be it. Killing targets is also especially important. I mean, we didn't get any kills so far, besides now this Jäger. But we need these kills in order to extend our range. As you could have seen in the first 10 minutes of the game, our concealment is worse than our gun range, which makes it harder to play this ship. What the fuck is that IO doing, man? I mean, it's over, so we can just kinda commit here. Otherwise I would be a lot more careful. But, I mean... That game is over. There's no way that these guys will win this, especially not if they are kiting to J1, so we can just maximize our farming here and try to get our game into the 200k range. That would be very nice if we manage to do that, and I think it should be possible. We're gonna get a reload again. Let's just stop here, completely turning in. Oh, he only shot one turret. My man is learning. And there's the next couple of turrets, but I think he misaimed these. Didn't he? No, he didn't. Oh, he still hit us. Unfortunate. But I mean, it's fine, whatever. Even if he kills us, it is whatever. We don't really care about these games. And it's another 11k, right? It's absurd damage that we deal to these people. And I really love it. I just love it. You gotta love it, man. It is fun. It is fun to just chunk these people for 11k SAP salvos. It's like the mini version of an Colombo. So yeah, it's enjoyable to play Lighthouse in Venezia. I think it's not useful. Obviously it isn't. You're just farming damage. But it's fun. I mean, it's fun, man. It's fucking fun. Oh, look at this, man. The gangbanger above us. he played better, I suppose. And yeah, I mean, second in the team. Decent game, 220k. Obviously not nothing crazy, but still, that's something. And we also managed to survive until the end, which is kind of surprising when we eat 30k damage from a random Manteuffel, bro. I don't know, man. I don't think we can... No, unfortunately we can't see how much damage he did to us, but he did like 30k or something. He almost completely death-striked us. So yeah, that was interesting. Definitely interesting. Let's go for the spec. We are running Sansonetti, obviously, the elite commander. He's just great on, generally speaking, all the Italian ships. We have Gunfeeder. Obviously, sometimes we want the AP. Incoming fire alert is important when you play Lighthouse, because people will snipe you on from the other side of the map, and, well, you need to have some sort of warning, because you won't have any teammates telling you, bro, you're getting cross-shotted. So it is really important skill to play when playing Lighthouse, otherwise I wouldn't ever use that skill. Consumable enhancement, we just, even though we don't have Blackbot, we still want to have our smokes at least lasting as long as possible. It's also possible to play Eye in the Sky just to extend your range, because sometimes you will have to play a lot of range, and if your concealment is worse than your range, well, it's kind of fucked. And we play Adrenaline Rush, obviously, Superintendent, for the extra heal, for the extra smoke. And heavy HE and SAP is really important, just because you want to get even more damage out of your SAP shells. So we just play that. And then top grade gunner and outnumbered. Outnumbered and gunfeeder in combination are really nice on a lot of ships. And we don't care about the concealment, so there's not really a lot we could spec otherwise. Maybe we could have played survivability expert, but to be honest, that skill is important on certain ships, but on Venezia I don't really care too much. Let's see if we can get another good game, and that's gonna be it for the Venezia then. Obviously, if this game only lasts 5 minutes, I will think about doing a third one, but generally speaking, I feel like we got to see the strengths of Venezia in the first game. It's just farming damage. I mean, you just sit there farming BBs, farming cruisers, farming DDs, especially if they get close to you. Yeah, it's just good, right? It's just good damage. It's just good damage. So, let's see what we can do here. We have another 5 BB game, which is promising. We have the rest is basically cruisers and only 2 DDs. That's nice. I mean, we don't really want to have a lot of DDs, especially if we don't have a lot of faith in our DDs and we just think that they will, at one point or another, just end themselves. So it's very good if you play Venezia Lighthouse that there's only a limited amount of submarines and DDs in the game, just because everything that is gonna be on your flank perma spotting you is gonna grief you. And also DDs sometimes are really annoying with your smoke fire penalty. I mean, smoke fire penalty of 9.9 is not that hard to get into, so some DDs will just sit in your smoke fire penalty, and then you can only use your smoke to disengage and don't farm any damage during the smoking, which is bad, which is just very annoying and not really enjoyable. So, let's see what we are gonna do in this fine game with these fine gentlemen of players. I mean, there's a Conda. Conda can death strike us. Gotta be careful of him, but generally speaking, what you want to do in Venezia, you want to get close to island position, and after these islands turn out, either with your smoke or without your smoke. Preferably without your smoke, but I mean, sometimes you're just kind of forced to use your smoke. Like in this scenario, I mean, we just spotted. Oh my god, 17k, bro! What? What kind of truck did hit us, bro? Holy shit, man. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of damage, bro. What's that? What the fuck? 17k nose in, bro. That's... it wasn't even a citadel, man. It was just full pens. Holy shit, man. We need to be careful, man. Holy shit, man. What the hell? We just got completely annihilated there. What the fuck, bro? What the flying fuck? But there are a lot of BBs here, so we should focus on staying alive and damage will come automatically. Oh my god, we are missing every salvo. It's unholy. It is unholy. Okay, let's turn out. We're gonna only use back turrets for the moment. We get a lot of damage on this ass. No, never mind. We ain't too far in the back again, but it's 10k anyways. I think that dude just completely shafted us, alright? He was the one doing, I don't know, 17k to my fine little nose. 3 hits, at least something, right? At least something. Also mind, top grade gunner is always gonna be procced, which will, but man, these range fighting condos, which will allow us to have a reduced reload, which is very cool, very, very cool indeed. So let's see. Not the greatest start we could have had. To be honest, I didn't expect us to get shafted this heavily. But yeah, it happens. Maybe we get some good damage into this dude. No. 2 ricochets, man. What? How did we get ricochets on this dude? That's a bit sus. Maybe we can get a couple more hits on the St. Vincent reversing. That was some damage. We take it, definitely. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Or some should consider switching positions. I mean, he's just... I don't know. What? It's just getting free farmed by the Conda. Yeah, that's questionable gameplay. That's questionable gameplay right there. I'm gonna use another heal. Just to minimize the risk of getting left strike by something random. There's a 4 and an Yamato pushing through the middle. We can't really play the flankers, we're gonna be outspotted all the time, and I mean, Bremen and Conda will just out-DPM us. Well, GG's to our Som, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a lot of faith in my DDs nowadays, because they're just trash. They're just trash at the game, so... Oh no. Oh no, man, the fucking St. Vincent shot at us. Ah! He survived. And we death strike the DD. GG's, man. Holy shit, bro. I was so afraid that this man would annihilate us there. Right on the spot. But he didn't, so that's really nice of him. We need to grab this opportunity by the head and turn out here. I'm not... Oh my god, we're getting spotted again by something random. No, please, bro. Please, 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 please. Good thing about double rubber is that we can turn out really, really fast, and we're not in too much danger of getting annihilated by something. Oh, okay, that shot was delayed, I don't know, man. Maybe I had ping spike or something? That was random. Yeah, okay, my ping is kind of spiking. I don't know what's happening right now, but... Wargaming servers working as intended, I suppose. Holy shit, the 300 ping, man. Very cool. Ah, the 600 ping even. Very, very nice. That's a bit hard to deal with, isn't it? That man is dying a little bit too fast for my taste. I would have liked to farm him for a little bit more damage. But yeah, what can you do, man? What can you do? These players are just not good. And he's just sitting there, taking it like a good boy, so... He's not really trying to survive in any shape or form. Oh, we yoinked that kill, so that's something. Already have a couple more kills than the last game. Ooh, what is that, bro? Is that a juicy Vincent approaching? We tried to aim for his back again. Kind of slows down, so we probably don't hit his back, but maybe his other superstructure. Very cool, still 10k. It's very nice. He's gonna reverse, so we will aim for the reverse there. Okay. That's a bit unfortunate. A bit too low. A tiny bit too low, right there. I mean, we just try to get another salvo into his nose. We should have shot earlier. The ping is on a normal scale again. What spots me? Oh, the Manteuffel. Interesting. Not quite sure what his mission is there, but... I mean, go for it, champ. I suppose he's just gonna die, right? Yeah. But we get 4 ricochets. GG's to that. But now he's showing flat, so we'll get something more juicy out of it. Oh, look at this, man. We have a Vincent. We have a Vincent gamer. Oh no, there's like one shell actually hitting us. Let's try to kill this dude though. Just making sure that he dies there. So we don't eat some random Manteuffel sits again. That almost death strike us. I guess all of you guys know what I'm referring to. That Vincent is ignoring us, so for the moment... Oh, okay, that Condor's shooting us, interesting. Which is fine, I mean, it's HE, whatever. Whatever, we can take a bit of HE. It is not the end of the world. Let's aim for his nose, maybe we can get some juicy damage into that. And here, double rubber comes in clutch again. Not a lot they can do against it. I mean, we can just dodge a lot of shells that we would normally not be able to dodge. The only question really is our team capable of winning this? I mean, we will try our best to help, but I'm not sure, man. It's just... I'm spotted again. Okay. From whom though? Who's spotting me, man? That Vincent might have a better concealment than I have, right? Haha, yeah. He actually does have a better concealment than me, obviously he does. Yeah, whatever. Oh, there's a nice Venezia-sized gap in there. That I will definitely take. Let's try to get more to the flank. Our Thunder is still pretty healthy, so I'm not too afraid that he will die anytime soon. The only real question is how we can influence the game best, and I believe it's probably going to the 8-9 line, trying to catch that Jinan, maybe also that Bremen. Both targets can be dealt with by us. Oh, look at that. There's a Bremen range. Let's see if we can get a good shot into him. We're only gonna be spotted briefly anyways. Oh, no, okay, he's completely turning in. GG's. Unfortunate. Oh, is that con actually reversing there? That's kind of crazy. We just topped that channel over and over. Maybe at some point we will have some success doing that. I don't know, man. Maybe one lucky day someone will take these torps. Gotta be consistent, man. Gotta be consistent. Let's see. Oh, another bit of damage into that man. We need to be careful not to show too much side. But we can get another salvo into this dude. Maybe, maybe not. We have a Jinan right next to us. That's questionable. We're just gonna shoot SAP at him. I mean, we do a lot of damage to that man with SAP. And we need to wait for his torps to pass. He definitely threw a couple more. I'm not sure if that's the end. There might be... Oh, we shouldn't have repaired, probably. If he now lands torps, we might be fucked. Torps should have arrived by now. At least be spotted by us, so... I believe we can relatively safely accelerate a bit further out here. We want to try to get to the flank. The Bremen might be our next target, I suppose. Getting a bit more damage into him. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. How did he throw this top, man? We almost ate that. Holy shit, good job to the St. Vincent, man. We almost ate that Torp and just die. Okay, we got that kill there, which is very cool. That St. Vincent is accelerating. But he shouldn't have his turrets around. I believe he probably is aiming at the Kreml. At least that's what I would do. Yeah, he is. So therefore we are relatively safe here. And we can just aim for his back part, trying to get these juicy bullpens. 14k, very cool, very cool. We aim this, so if the Conda comes around, I believe the Hindenburg should be able to deal with him, but if he isn't able to deal... Okay, let's see, another salvo. Maybe clipping his ass? Ah, a little bit of damage, but still pretty fine damage. Let's see if we can finish that St. Vincent now, because he does not have any heals left. He already used his heal, so there's a good chance that we are able to kill him here. Also, if we are in his back, it's gonna be quite hard for him to deal any damage to us. Let's see if that's possible. I think we probably lost this game here, to be honest, though. Just because I will probably not get this cap. And also at the same time, he can just overmatch us and do a whole lot of damage. Which is a bit unfortunate. Let's use our smoke here. Our Hindenburg needs to get into this cap as soon as possible. I'm not sure where that Yamagiri is. We just torp on predictions here. And we try to stay unspotted for now, getting this cap. We get into the B cap as well, hopefully. Our Hindenburg should just send it in there. And then we should be fine. I mean, not fine. We will lose this game probably. We need another kill. At least another one kill. In order to win this. I don't know how our Jacksonville died. I didn't pay attention to that, but it seems like quite a tragedy. We'll get the cap. Let's see if we can... Yeah, I mean, we might just lose. I have no idea how healthy that Corpus is. Probably healthy enough to kill both of us, but... There's not really a lot of other options besides going for this cap, trying to get them killed. Okay, not even in Hydra range. Maybe the Corpus also just dipped. Yeah, we need... Oh, never mind, he didn't dip, but he's still very healthy. So, that's gonna be quite a struggle to kill that dude. Ain't gonna lie. I don't think that's realistic to do. Nah. That's not gonna be realistic. Maybe our Hindenburg gets a lucky rush or something, I don't know, that's sick. The only way I can imagine us to win this. If our Hindenburg... Oh, he actually switches. He's not interested in me anymore. Maybe if our Hindenburg gets lucky torps off. We need to repair this, otherwise we just die for free here. Oh, we just activated his Lithians. That's probably cooked. Ain't gonna lie. We're just gonna beat ourselves here, to be honest. We want to have maximum damage on him. So all guns pointing at him. But yeah, okay, it's GG. I don't know. Our Hindenburg didn't even get his torps off. It's a tragedy, to be honest, it's a tragedy. Tragedy of gamers in this game. Losing on purpose. I don't know, man. This I can't really complain about him, right? He at least has some sort of base XP in the game. Yeah, bro. I don't know. This Som kinda inshallah himself for free. That's yeah. They're just dying without purpose. It's a bit unfortunate. But still, decent game for us. We tried to have as much game impact as we were able to. We got a lot of damage. We basically deathstrike their free slot on our own. And the rest was basically just farming on their cruisers and BBs. But still, I believe we had a lot of game impact. It's just that my team was not really willing to win the game, and if your team is not willing to win, then yeah, you can do whatever you want. You're not gonna win the game. It is just like that. Alright. ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I wish you a nice holiday season, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.